What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I'm back here with another Madden NFL 17 Detroit Lions franchise. And today, after coming off of a tough loss against the Green Bay Packers, your 7-2 Detroit Lions are at home to try and bounce back against the 4-5 Atlanta Falcons. And if you guys are excited for today's video, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you're new to this channel at all, hit that subscribe button down below. So, after that loss to the Packers, I kind of had to hit a reset button a little bit. Because the Packers weren't really that good of a team. Yeah, we lost to them on the road, but we did a lot of things wrong in that game. Especially on defense, we gave up a lot of big runs, especially at the end. We didn't want to give up that run, obviously, but I mean, we made a lot of mistakes on defense that we need to rectify this game because defense wins championships, and if we want to win a Super Bowl here in Detroit, we have to play defense. And it's been up and down this year. Our defense has been good at times. It's been bad at times, but we need to find consistency. And, our secondary needs to step up. We haven't been causing many turnovers this season. And we haven't gotten to the quarterback a whole lot. We've got Stephon Roundtree in the first round. He's gotten a few pressures on the quarterback, but he hasn't gotten a lot of sacks. We hope he changes that up today. And same with, A'Shawn Robinson even. We need all these players to just step up and make plays. We can't have people missing assignments on defense. And our offense is fine. It didn't look at its best last game, but we did enough on offense to win. We didn't cause too many turnovers. We won the turnover battle against the Packers. We just ended up making not enough stops on defense, and that's what cost us the game. So we do get Su'a Cravens back next week with that broken collarbone. He's gonna be back next week. Looking at the Falcons, though, they do have quite a bit of injuries. They got Vic Beasley out with a dislocated hip. Jarrett, Neal, Boyle, and Wedderburn. A lot of their defensive players are out, so that's gonna mean big plays on offense today, hopefully. Unless they're getting players that are stepping up today. So we're going to take a look at the NFL standings. With that loss, that puts us at the third best team in the NFC. Can you believe that? One loss put us from first to third. That's a big drop. But the Steelers are leading the North. The Jaguars are leading the South by about half a game. that tie kind of screws things up. The Patriots and Bills are tied in the East. That's kind of a surprise. Considering that the Patriots have always been on top. We get the Chargers here on top of the West at 7-2, but the Raiders are at 6-3, so watch out for that one. And then you got obviously the Lions at 7-2. We're still 2 games ahead of the Packers, so no big worries there. And you got the Panthers at 7-2, and the Falcons, or not the Falcons, but the Saints at 6-3. And you got a 2-way tie in the NFC East with the Redskins and Cowboys. And in the West, you got the Cardinals at 6-3 and the Seahawks leading the West at 7-2. So we got a lot of tight races here between a lot of 6-3, 7-2 teams in the AFC and NFC. So this should be an interesting last few weeks of the regular season as we're here now at Ford Field wearing the black jerseys today, and the Falcons are wearing their old black pants. That remember, I don't know if they have this they didn't have this as a preset actually. I saw them wearing a lot back in their Michael Vick days, but that was one of my favorite. When the Falcons first released those uniforms, they were like one of my favorites. And, they're still pretty good looking. I'm not going to lie. They do look nice in the black, white, black format, the color schemes. So we'll see how it actually pays out for them today. Because you know how uniforms have this, I don't know, hidden magic about them where if you wear this uniform, you're going to lose. Or if you wear this uniform, you're going to win. I don't know. It's some sort of hidden magic. But we do receive the ball here, and we're going to take it out to the 25-yard line as Tavon Smith going to take that one out. So now we have Matthew Stafford, who did have a good game last game. If you take a look at his season stats, 20 touchdowns, 6 picks, almost 3,000 yards passing. He may eclipse that mark today at 27:43. He only needs 257 more yards to get to 3,000. So let's see, 3rd and 4. Stafford looking to his underneath man, and it intercepted. That wasn't his fault either. It's Theo Riddick's fault for not catching the ball. Let's face it. You got to catch the ball, and if you can't catch the ball, bad things are going to happen. So now on the first play of the Falcons drive, they're going to give it off to Devontae Freeman. Freeman making people miss left and right. Gets 11 yards on that play. And it moves the chain. So now 1st and 10 at the 21. Here's Matt Ryan, former Boston College quarterback, dropping back to throw. Has a man underneath, and it's going to be a touchdown for Ted Ginn Jr. And the Falcons take an early 7-0 lead. That's because Theo Riddick decided not to catch the ball on that one. So a lot of offensive miscues already. We can't have that. We can't have the offense starting to fail on us. And the defense is certainly looking like it forgot its stuff in Green Bay. So anyway, Matthew Stafford gets that underneath completion. We're going to try and do simple routes this game and try and get Matthew Stafford's confidence back up after throwing the interception. So here we are. Gets this one out to Golden Tate. 1st down by just a hair, but it all counts the same. We move the chains 1st down. 2nd down and 4 here. 5:11 to go here in the 1st quarter. Stafford looking, has some time underneath. Again, Golden Tate gets taken down by a couple of defenders, but it moves the chains to the 38-yard line in Atlanta territory. 2nd and 10 at the 38. Stafford in the gun, has some time in the pocket, throws over the middle again. Golden Tate, just the man on this drive. I like it. 5 of 6 for 40 yards for Stafford. But you know what? I'm not worried about so much as the yardage. I just want him to complete passes. His receivers will do the rest. And this time we get it off to Marvin Jones, but he cannot get quite in the end zone. Down at the 1. See, the thing with Stafford is I just want him to throw it to the open guy. I could trust my receivers to get the yak. I want them to get the yak. And we get a touchdown right there from Amir Abdullah, and it's now tied back up at 7. As we take a look at Matt Ryan's stats as he steps out onto the field. He has 20 touchdowns, 9 picks, 2,500 yards passing on 62.5% completion percentage. So he completes about 5 passes out of every 8 attempts. So 3rd down and 4 here. Here's Matt Ryan dropping back to pass, has some time, throws over the right side. It's going to be caught. 1st down. Matt Ryan's 3 for 3 for 36 yards so far in this game. Now we begin the 2nd quarter with a tie game at 7-7. And let's see if Matthew Ryan. Now we have Matthew Ryan, Matthew Stafford. So it's the battle of the Mats. So here we go. Devontae Freeman just being a beast. Getting that 1st down. 3 carries, 25 yards, and another 1st down. So 3rd and 9. Matt Ryan in the gun, trying to get his team another 1st down. Has some time. Steps up in the pocket, but he throws underneath, and that is going to be a punting situation. That was not I think he may have had a guy open downfield, but that wasn't really the best option to throw to Devontae Freeman underneath, especially with 2 defenders barreling down on him. So we get this one off to Golden Tate again. Very popular man so far in this game. Another 1st down. Keeping them chains moving. 2nd down and 8 at the 40. Can Stafford and the Lions take this lead? Dropping back to pass. Over the picked off. Oh boy. Desmond Trufant with the pick, and the Falcons have the ball once again. So 2nd down and 12 here for the Falcons. I did not like that throw right there. As soon as I threw it, I knew it was going to be picked. I knew it. I knew I made a bad choice. So Ryan again has some time underneath. It's Devontae Freeman breaking tackles. Who knew he had such power? Well, maybe Falcons fans did, but I'm thinking more so he's more of a speed back. But 3rd down and 3. They got it at the 24, and they're going to hand it off to Freeman up the gut, but it's not enough for the 1st. We do stop him on the run that time, so that's good at least. They're out to attempt a field goal from about 40 yards away. The kick is up, and it's good. So 10-7 Falcons with just over 2 minutes to go here in the half. Can we take a halftime lead? Because that would really be nice right about now. Because our offense, man, it hasn't been up to par. We've been dropping passes. We've been throwing into bad coverage. Just haven't had a great day offensively so far. We need to turn it around. 3rd down and 10. Stafford stepping to his right, throws it on the run, and it's somehow caught in double coverage by Marvin Jones. Desmond Trufant had another play at that one, but he just went over his head. I was like, wow, how did that happen? So Stafford again getting this one off to Jeremy Curley. Another 1st down to the 25-yard line. Now we're nearing the red zone with 2 timeouts and 33 seconds left. I feel really confident in what I have. So here is Stafford once again underneath the Golden Tate. 1st down again. Now 2nd and goal at the 1. 14 seconds left. I do have that 1 timeout in my back pocket. Stafford running, and scrambles, gets it off. Eric Ebron, bait, touchdown. That was a baited touchdown. Like, the linebacker covering Eric Ebron did not know what to do. He wanted to cover the linebacker, but he wanted to try and get after the quarterback too, because I had options there. I like it when I have options. So 3rd down and 5 here as we begin the third quarter. Handed off to Devontae Freeman. Could not get the first. And look at that big boom hit by Justin Tuggle. Oh my God, he made a huge stop, because that gives us momentum that we desperately need here to begin the third quarter. 3rd and inches. Handed it off to Amir Abdullah, getting that first down. You know, he hasn't been very effective for the past few games, and we're trying to rectify that, and it hasn't been really working out. So we're getting this one off to Jeremy Curley again. Another first down. Stafford's only missed 2 passes so far, and both of them have been in the hands of defenders. So, and technically, the ball has not hit the ground yet today in Matthew Stafford's throwing abilities. So he's been throwing the ball pretty well, but it's landed in everybody's and people's hands. Just hasn't hit the ground yet. So I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. Question mark. 1st and goal here at the 8-yard line. Stafford has some time, looks right side, caught by Faria. Touchdown of Faria. Touchdown, Detroit Falcons. But guess what? I'm a dope, and I missed the extra point. Wide right. I was like actually trying to make that field goal, and I feel so dumb that I missed the extra point. So it's 20-10 because I'm stupid. So 2nd down and 3. Matt Ryan steps up, throws underneath to Julio Jones. He has been very quiet all game. That is only his first reception of the game. Julio Jones in the third quarter getting his first catch? Are you kidding me? 1st and 10. No wonder the Falcons are losing. They haven't given the ball to Julio Jones yet. So over the middle again to Hooper. Hooper past midfield to the 44-yard line. And another first down. So Hooper again on the left side of the formation here on 3rd and 11. Has some time. Ryan steps up and gets it off to that man Hooper again for a first down for the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are doing really well so far. You know, they went down the field and made some plays. You know, they got 10 points so far. The defense has stepped up here in the second half, though. I got to give them credit where it's due, though. They have stepped up here in the second half, and it's the reason why we have the lead. So 3rd and 15 here for the Falcons. They have all the players spread out across the field. They have 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide receivers on the right. So they're dropping back to pass. Ryan steps up, throws, or looks to his right, but he fumbles the football, picked up by Darius Slay. And no one, and I mean no one, is going to catch him. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. It's now 27-10. As look at this. This is definitely not good for Falcons fans, as Matt Ryan is hurt. Look at this. Like, just we're gonna see it here in a second. He is not getting up from this one. So here comes Kellen Moore for the Atlanta Falcons. It is 4th down and 9, and Moore steps up to throw, and it's way over the head of Julio Jones, and that is going to be a turnover on downs. But 3rd down and 10 here. We have Faria in motion. Fourier in motion. I don't know how to say his name precisely, but I'm trying. So we do miss the first down by just inches, but we're gonna kick the field goal to add on 3 more points to give us a nice, solid, very good second half by the defense, and it gives us a 30-10 win over a beat up Atlanta Falcons team. I'll put the words beat up in there because they had a lot of injuries, and Matt Ryan went down today. That's not good for Falcons fans at all. He's their franchise quarterback, and they need him. They really need him. And if he goes down, the whole team goes down. And, you know, this team just dropped to 4-6, and they haven't had the greatest season so far. But we moved up to 8-2, so that, you know, helps our playoff chances for sure. We just need losses in front of us. You know, we need to just win games and hopefully get a home field advantage or at least a first-round bye, because I would just be happy with a first-round bye, because you never know what could happen in the playoffs. Anything can happen in the playoffs. So, anyway, I am done with this video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys, like I said, hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel at all, there's a subscribe button for more content like this. I plan on making more in the future. Until then, my name is Sin with Vengeance. You guys have been amazing as always, and I am out. Peace.